Well, joining me now in the studio is Riggs Eckelberry with OriginOil, OOIL. Riggs. Now, the last week on the program, you promised us you were going to bring us a presentation video of your work and your success in Lost Hills. Can we take a look at that right now?
Let's do it.
We've been looking for an opportunity to get the clean-frac unit out in the field and do some testing in a real-world environment.
So we sent up the lab and an extra algae appliance to Lost Hills, which is a huge exploration and drilling facility near Bakersfield, California. We've always had a problem with having enough of this dirty water to work with. Now, not a problem.
We set up next to their produced water tanks, essentially these massive tanks, and we piped in from those tanks, ran it through the oil and gas separation process that we have.
You typically get about 8 barrels of water with every barrel of oil you pump out of the ground, and they call it produced water. But the produced water was pretty contaminated with oil and solids, and so it was a good test of our equipment. The results were very positive. We got as much as a 99% reduction in organics in the water, and we got as much as a 98% reduction in suspended solids. The client there was very surprised that we could get as much oil out of their produced water as we did. They thought that they had pretty clean produced water, but we were able to get a very thick, oily sludge off of the water.
I think the most impressive aspect of our whole delivery out there was the fact that we could take our lab scale unit, we could bring it out into the field with not even running water, pumped straight out of their produced water tanks. And one of the guys there that had been in the oil industry for 40 years plus, he said, you know, you're onto something there, and we took that as quite a compliment.
Back in May of 2012, our engineering firm, PACE, had just completed the design and engineering of the large systems we shipped to Australia for the algae side of the business.
And they said that they were working on a multi-stage process for cleaning frac flowback water.
When they came to us and said, hey, we think we've got something better than what you're looking at for your oil and gas industry project, we thought, hey, let's take a look at it. And so we actually volunteered to give them some of the water that we were working on.
And so they sent us over these 5-gallon drums of this nasty stuff. We ran it, got 98% extraction of the organics right away, first shot.
At the end of it, we were just very, very impressed by the results that it was able to attain.
I was actually surprised at how good their separation efficiency was. Roughly speaking, I would say like 3 times better than our previous trial.
So it's a great technology. The industry knows it needs something like this, and increasingly they're looking at our technology as the best way to do it.
Well, Riggs, that was simply wonderful. I mean, what a great success.
The team is doing an amazing job. The equipment is functioning as expected. It's right on spec, nominal as they used to say at NASA, and we're going to Texas next.
Go on the road to Texas. I'm sure you'll have a presentation from Texas for us as well.
Yes, sir, we will.
OriginOil, OOIL is a stock symbol. As always, Riggs, thanks so much.
Pleasure.